What's that? Oh, thank you. Do you play?
Shabbat Shalom. We'll begin with Hine Matov on page 10 for our opening song.
Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine Matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good and pleasant it is for everyone to live together as one.
Welcome, everyone. I just want to briefly introduce us, because obviously we're not Rabbi Gorbin and Cantor Fine. My name is Dan Knorr. I'm the chair of the Religious Education Committee here. I've got two kids in the school. This is Val Carlin here. She's going to be our singing master tonight.
I'll take it.
So this is our first time leading the service together. Please definitely join in with us. We're up here leading, but it's all the regular pairs that you all know too. So definitely join in.
We're keeping it classic tonight.
So now that we've introduced ourselves, take a moment, just introduce yourself to your neighbors. Say hello, everyone. We now turn back to page 7.
All right, guys. It's a lovely Shabbat, but we do want to go home at some point, so we're going to...
Yeah. So please join with me at the top of page 7. Where has this week vanished? Is it
lost forever? Will I ever recover anything from it? The joy of life, the unexpected victory, the realized hope, the task accomplished.
Will I ever be able to banish the memory of pain, the sting of defeat, the heaviness of boredom? On this day, let me keep for a while what must drift away. On this day, let me be free of the burdens that must return. On this day, Shabbat, abide. Help me to withdraw for a while from the flight of time. Contain the retreat of the hours and days from the grasp of frantic life. Let me learn to pause, if only for this day. Let me find peace on this day. Let me enter into a quiet world this day. On this day, Shabbat, abide.
Please join us on page 2 and 3 for the candle lighting, and I ask Sarah Rumbaugh to please light the candles for us.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, be our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our day, be among those who kindle light.
אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו, וציוונו לך להדליק נר של שבת.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who housed us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Thank you. And now please join us on page 10 for Maya Fe Hayom. Maya Fe Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Fe Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Maya Fe Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Maya Fe Hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
We turn to page 20 for Lachado D. We'll sing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Please rise for verse 9 and face the entrance as we welcome the Shabbat bride.
Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, ishmi'anu el hamiyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shemo tiferet v'litila. Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesuacha, sof ma'aseh b'machashava techila. Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. Hitoreri, kiva orek humiori, uri shir daberi, samad l'Adonai nikla. Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, leshabat nekabela. Please join me on page 26 for Chatzi Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadal Shemei Rabbah. Ve'amad yivarach Yorotei v'yamlich malachutei. V'chayehon u'vyomehon u'chayei dekol Beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach. Le'olam olam me'amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitfa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha b'richu le'elam im kol virchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram be'alma Meru. Amen. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la. Yai la 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 la.
Please join us in singing Roll Into Dark for our Mariv Aravim prayer. We sang it 2 weeks ago as well. The Hebrew is on page 30, 9 lines down, but we'll begin in English with Roll Into Dark. Continue on page 31 in the middle. Please join me. This is an hour of change.
Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Aravim.
Please join me on page 33 at the top. As you
As
taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Don't let me struggle alone.
Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mysteries. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohei Amo Yisrael.
Please rise for Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech u'v'shachpecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam neot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai yitem kedoshim le'elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim ani Adonai Elohechem Adonai Elohechem emet.
Please be seated. We continue with Micha Mocha on page 40.
Kifat Adonai et Yaakov, Ugalo miyad chazek mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael.
Amen.
It's amazing how many times you can sing a song, and then you're on the microphone, and you cannot remember the song.
We continue with the singing of Hashkivenu blessing on the bottom of page 42. page 43 in the middle. Give us a
Place to rest, Adonai our God.
Bring us into shelter of the soft, long evening shadows of your truth. For with me you are true protection and safety.
And in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours.
Baruch
Atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu, l'kol Israel, all Yerushalayim. Join us on page 44 for Vishamru. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. לעשות אלוהים בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. We're just not going to get claps right tonight, guys.
All right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Please rise for the Amidah on page 46. We'll continue through page 52 together.
Oh, sorry. All discombobulated by the claps. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagador, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei HaKol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imaot, U'mevii Gula livnei v'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo v'Yahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol atah Rav leHoshia, Morid atah, Mechalkel Chaim bechesed, Mechayei HaKol berachamim rabim, Zomech noflim verofeh holim, Umatir asurim, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום להלוך הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please continue with your own private prayers to page 63 and be seated when you are finished.
Please join us on page 62 for Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Imru, amen. Oseh shalom imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom. Josh and Ralph Cohen and Cantor Fine.
The family and friends of Marty who passed away this week.
May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Nishebeirach imotenu, mekor habrahotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We now take a few moments to share high points and moments of gratitude from our week with us all. Please raise your hand and I'll come around with the microphone so we can all hear you.
Magic. Hi. Okay, Sarah here for those online. And I'm just sharing that we got back from visiting Gabby in Ecuador, who's doing the Peace Corps. And while we were there, someone was assassinated who's running for office, and they're having their elections this Sunday. And I'm just wishing for her to be safe. But it was a really amazing trip to go visit her and see that she's well where she lives. And she's just making a difference in this small little village that she lives in.
I started my new job this week, so I am no longer working in community behavioral health. Now I am working at a homeless shelter here in Tacoma.
Mine's kind of small, but I've been listening to a D&D podcast, so I'm getting back into my creative side, which and able to write some campaigns and also write music, which has just been really, really nice.
We were able to check in some guests today, including a really cute little 6-year-old girl, and it was fun.
And I'm really grateful that Armando installed the railing to the basement where the little girl is staying, finally after 3 years of us postponing that activity.
So I just wanted to thank everybody for the great turnout on Wednesday for the Dayenu Climate Change Green Team meeting that we had. 28 people showed up. It was just amazing, and I feel so supported and look forward to working with everyone.
I'm supposed to, well, I'm thankful for the participants in Brotherhood. I'm really bad at speaking unless I have an agenda, and I don't know how to just say thank you to those who showed up, and thank you for those that are going to keep trying to show up. So it's kind of exciting to know that we actually have our first official Brotherhood, and I think officially in a long time.
Two things. On a personal note, a young man that myself and Masriel tutored for over a year and a half struggled really hard with high school. We just found out today that he is in the Job Corps in Oregon, and he's getting ready to start his technical training, and I couldn't be more proud, and he's graduating high school. So that's one. Heck yeah. And two, I'm a little teary-eyed, but I'm going to hold it back because, you know, Mom. I got Our most recent B Mitzvah student, Isaiah Magnelli, and his twin sister, Isabella Magnelli, submitted their first Madri Hole application, and they're going to be working for us upcoming school year.
So I got to see my aunt for the first time in over 10 years, and also my driver's license finally came in the mail after 6 weeks.
I got to go to the top of Crystal Mountain with my friend, and we saw some amazing views, and we got to find some really cool rocks.
I just want to say, after a long week of work, happy Friday.
I finished 52 straight weeks of an exercise program.
Thank you. I just joined the synagogue. It's nice to be here.
My son went on a cruise, and both his retinas detached. They dropped him off in England in a seaside village, and he had 3 surgeries, and he's as good as new. Thank goodness. Thank Hashem.
I am grateful for the abundance of my garden, lemon cucumbers, green beans, and crookneck squash, and tons of herbs.
I'm grateful for the final, like it's finally turning in the weather, and like the heat is down, finally.
And I'm thankful earlier this week I got to go rock climbing up in the Squamish, BC, which was beautiful and amazing, and I'm definitely going to be back because it was amazing up there.
I have two moments of gratitude. One is that I have little frogs in my garden, and I don't know what they are, but I think it's a compliment. I'm very excited. I don't know where they're living. And the other is that I'm truly grateful for all of you guys, that I can look out and I see amazing faces that I know and love, and I've been here for 9 years, and you know, it's a beautiful family, and I see equally the number of faces that I don't know. I'm excited to meet, and that you guys put up with my singing up here and forgetting basic prayers. So I'm very, very grateful to be in this family and to help out in when Cantor Fine is not able to be here with us.
Okay, and now I invite Sean Berthel up to give us some announcements.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. It's really kind of hard to follow all of those good things that you're hearing from within the congregation, but for those of you that don't know me, especially for the new people, by the way, welcome. And if I haven't met you directly and you're new, welcome to you as well. I'm one of the Temple board members here, and the other more bigger function that I've been serving for the last 7 years is security. So I'm also the security committee chair. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's a lot of work, and I'm putting out a feeler for anyone that wants to help join me in that. It's not as bad as you think, I promise. Okay, so some of the announcements. We have a Spiffit Up Day. I was going to read every one of these word for word, but I'm afraid of being hit, so I won't do that. Not by Dan, by the way. So Spiffit Up Day is on August 27th from 9 to 12. This is in advance of High Holy Days. So in case you don't know, that's on the way. It'll be here very quickly. If you'd like to participate and get some time to help clean up the sanctuary and the building and just make it look all nice and pretty, you can come by and do that. Much of the information that I'm reading off can be found in the Shabbat Shalom email. If you don't have that, you can call the office and get signed up for it, and you'll get a weekly email. And a lot of these things are also in the bulletins, which you can find in the library, which is down that hallway and just off to the left before you leave the building. So there are a few there. We have a Community Harvest Day also on August 27th from 12 to 4. So a couple of things happening on the same day. You get to choose which one you want to do. It is a picking of apple orchards. Oh, that's not even going to be here. It'll be elsewhere. Curran Apple Orchard. You'll be able to pick apples from untapped trees. I'm assuming that's not trees that have actually been physically tapped, like touched first, and then you can, okay. Anyway, you can find out more about that by giving those folks a call at the orchard. We have an annual Home of Peace Cemetery pilgrimage where we go to clean up the grave sites of our loved ones in our community who have passed away. Save the Date Mississippi Summer Jewish Theater Company on November 5th. And this is where I really plug for assistance. Our temple needs help in a number of different areas, volunteering for different events, including security. Right now it's mostly just me, has been me for quite a long time. Things have changed over the last few years. But if you want to learn more, you have to at least be a temple member and able-bodied. Those are the two things because, well, it's a physical kind of activity. You move around a lot. High Holy Day Food Drive is coming up, and you can drop off things no later than August 31st. And then we have, let me see here just real quick. If you have questions about the High Holy Day information that hasn't been answered here for the events coming up, you can call the office, speak with Olivia. Also, Brotherhood. You stole my thunder there, Maze. I just want to share that. So Brotherhood is a semi-informal group right now. We're trying to form it. It's just people wanting to get together. We're going to be doing soup in the sukkah. I think that's the plan. More information to follow about that. And we're also looking at doing the first Seahawks football game, I think on the 1st of September in the social hall. The 10th. Okay. This is me without a calendar, so thank you. So if you want to be a participant in that, feel free to get in touch with Maze or me, and we can help you out. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Nice to see you all here.
So we'll take a moment to thank everyone for your support this evening. We especially thank you to Sarah Rumbaugh for lighting the candles, Sean Berthel for announcements and for doing security, Jason on our tech and sound, Donna, Diane, Helen, and anyone else who helped in the kitchen for the oneg tonight, Debbie Jacques for her wonderful playing, and my co-leader Val.
And Dan. And Dan Miller, everybody.
Thank you. So now we move to conclude our service. We begin with Elenu on page 282 and 287. Please rise.
Oh gosh, now I have to juggle. Book the mic.
Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzeh bereshit, shelo asanu kegoyeh haratzot, velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, כוכבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Oh, good. I was going to say you may be seated, but you sat.
For the mourners cottage, do we have anyone in the period of Shiva or Shloshim here? No, okay.
Do you have the names?
Yep. So I'll ask anyone else who is observing a yard site this Shabbat to rise. If you'd like, you can share the little name. Yes. In our community this week, we remember Samuel Max Acker, Goldie M. Farber, Irving Farber, Sylvia Feinberg, Tem Finkelstein, Ruth Catherine Fisher, Philip B. Friedman, Fred Guerin, Anna Goldberg, Robert Goldberg, Michael Hammerschmidt, Jim Harley, Stanley Harris, Norma Jean Hewitt, Scott Jablin, Byron Cabran, Joy Cantor, Tatiana Kavina, Pauline Kleiner, Joseph Kodish, Robert Allen Kriegel, Louis S. Lampkin, Millicent Landau, Richard Lasko, Rosa Loebhecht, Leah Malik, Arthur Meyer, Marianne Neff, Robert Nelson Peckham Jr., Barbara Jean Pyle, Enid Rovitz, Benny Rome, Dora Spiegel, Ron Steinberg, William Sturman, John Parkinson Trent, Sinclair Waymiller, Jerome Zierko. Now we rise as a community to say the Mourners Kaddish on page 294.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביום אחון, ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם על עלמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
And we say, Zikronam Nivracha, may their memories be for a blessing. Please be seated. So you can please turn to page 353 for our concluding song, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu.
Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu le'hakulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu, Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'hakulam. Salam Aleinu ve'akol ha'olam. Salam, salam, salam. Aleinu ve'akol ha'olam. shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu, od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. It's the theme of the evening.
All right.
Just a little
Having
off.
concluded, we'll have a Kiddush and Motzi. I invite any kids, any young folks in the congregation to come forward and join us with our Kiddush and Motzi.
Did we get them wine? The little cuppies? Oh, Dan's amazing. Is there a time limit? What's happening?
We're good hanging out here.
All right. Do you want to come? Thank you.
And you can find the Kiddush blessing on page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho ve'ahava uvratzon hinhi lanu, zikaron lemaseh bereishit, ki hu yom tehillah lemikrae kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'harta ve'otanu kidashta b'kol ha'amim, b'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uv'ratzon minhaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai v'kadesh ha'shabbat. L'chaim.
Fine.
And please join us on 302 for the Motzi. We're going to sing it the right way, but in my temple growing up, the last words were, let's eat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz te'amon. Let's eat. Shabbat shalom.
Please come.
Did Rabbi make the challah, or? Do we know how we got the challah? Did someone make it for us? Rabbi made it? Okay. Rabbi made it for us ahead of time because she's amazing.